This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 2468 Pesquera. That's Pesquera, Los Angeles, California, 90049. Today is August 3rd, 2023. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 2-inch cast iron waste line cleanout located in the garage, just next to the water heater closet and the exterior garage door. This goes out towards the front of our property here. This is our exterior door here to the exterior on the right hand side, and this is our 2-inch cast iron waste line clean out. So again, what we're going to do is we're just going to pause our mic here, and we're just going to drop down and attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So we're just going to pause our mic here, and once we reach our city sewer tie-in, we'll pull back and take a good look. So I'm going to pause here. Okay, as we continue to push out, it does appear that we are going up what appears to be a roof vent. So again, we're going to pull back. And what we'll do is we'll try to see if we can get our camera head to go down and possibly down into the waistline. So I'm going to pause here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to pull back, and we're just going to pause for a moment, and we're going to attempt to see, we'll have to take a look at the roof and see if we could possibly go through a roof vent. So again, this waistline clean out here does not lead, it leads to the waistline, but there's a T there that we can't make the drop. So what we're going to do is we just went ahead and pulled back. We're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to a 2-inch cast iron waistline cleanout located just outside the kitchen window. This is our backyard, and this is our kitchen window. This is our 2-inch cast iron waistline that goes towards the right-hand side of the house. What we're going to do is we're going to zero out our camera monitor here. Again, we're just going to attempt to push through here. So we're going to pause our mic, and again, we'll just attempt to push through and possibly reach our city sewer tie-in from here. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here. As we push through the cast iron waistline, you can see that we do have quite a bit of buildup and debris, quite a bit of scaling throughout the cast iron waistline. So again, we're just going to attempt to continue to push out. Possibly going to run a little bit of water in our kitchen area. We'll see if we clear our camera lens a little bit. Okay, we went ahead and attempted to push through this area here, and we are located just underneath the hallway bathroom and the master bathroom in that area. We do have some water running in our kitchen as well as in the bathtub, and unfortunately due to the 245s that are here, that we're unable to make this transition as well, this turn and get out. You can see we're dropping down what appears to be somewhat of a little bit of a chimney. We're dropping down, and as we drop down you can see the water running beneath us. In that area there we can't make that turn there, so we're just banging up against the pipe there. It's a straight T. So we're just going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, as I mentioned, we're unable to get past this point. As you can see, we made it 45 down, and then we dropped down to a T, and that unfortunately we're unable to get past that T. So again, we're just going to pull back, and again, we do have some water running from our kitchen area. And as I mentioned, all the cast iron waistline pipe and fittings does appear to have quite a bit of scaling and build up throughout, but again, it is period of the home. It is original and period of the home. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And what we're going to do is we're going to switch over and possibly put on we have a micro cam, and just to see if we can possibly get our micro cam to get through that area and even possibly get out to the exterior of the house where we can locate where the mainline sewer clean out could possibly be, or where we transition to our city sewer or to our sewer. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back, and we're going to pull up and out of our clean out. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and switched over to a micro camera. And again, this is our backyard area. So what we're going to do is we're just going to zero out our camera monitor here at the edge of the clean out. And we're just going to pause our mic and drop down, and we're just going to push out and again attempt to push all the way out and possibly see if this micro camera we can get past that point. So we're just going to pause our mic here. Okay, we were able to get our micro cam past that point, and again we're just going to pause our mic here and just attempt to push out as far as we can, and then from there we can pull back and locate some areas. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here. Now we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we are approximately 2 foot 8 inches deep in the planter on the right-hand side of the house. There's a large tree stump just in front of it. So again, what we're going to do is we're just going to pause our mic, and we're just going to attempt to push out as far as we can. So we did transition from our cast iron waste line to our sewer line. So again, when we pull back, we'll be able to determine the material of the sewer. So again, we're going to pause our mic here. Okay, again, we went ahead and shut all our water down. And again, as I mentioned, we did make it out towards the front right-hand side of the house in the plant area. And we did mark an area with the red flag at approximately 2 foot 8 inches deep. This area here would be a good location for a two-way mainline sewer cleanout. So again, we're just going to pull back slowly. And we're going to just pause there for a moment. Just trying to take a good look and see what the material is. Again, we'll pull back slowly. It does appear to be vitreous clay, and we're going to try to push in again a little bit. Again, very hard to tell what the material there in front of it is. So again, it does appear to be vitreous clay as we pull back. So again, we'll pull back slowly. And as we pull back, we transition back into what appears to be cast iron waste line, and we'll just continue to pull back. And unfortunately, we were unable to make it all the way out to our city sewer tie-in, but we were able to get out towards the front right-hand corner of the property and mark an area that would be a good location for a mainline sewer cleanout. And again, that area would need to be excavated, install a two-way mainline sewer cleanout, and then re-inspect out to the city sewer tie-in. We're approximately 35 feet short of the city sewer. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back, and as I mentioned, we are pulled back and transition back into cast iron waste line. And we'll just pull back slowly. And the cast iron waste line thus far appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Again, we'll continue to pull back. thus far, not too much buildup, not too much scaling. And as we get back towards the house there, coming back towards the bathroom, you can see that we're getting back into some buildup and some scaling. And there's that 45 as we drop down. Again, we continue to pull back. And again, the cast iron waistline underneath the house appears to have some buildup, some scaling, but again, it is period of the home. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Heading back towards our kitchen. And again, we did try several areas to run our camera from, and unfortunately this was the only way to get through, was to switch over to a micro camera and just run a lot of water to help float ourselves all the way out towards the front of the property. But unfortunately our micro cameras, it's not meant to run sewer inspections, it's meant for running through the waste lines, and it's limited on the amount of footage that we have on the cable, so we only have about 80 feet of cable on that one. And as we continue to pull back, again, this is our micro cam. This is the micro cam that we had used to try to push out all the way out. So again, as I mentioned, we were able to get all the way out towards the front right-hand corner of our property and mark an area there for possibly a two-way mainline sewer cleanout. So again, that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.